Back with another backtesting video. Let's get straight into it. So we got 2021 out of the 5 years, out of the months. We got January, and we are going to do week 1. Week 1 of January. Ooh, I might push that to week 2 because week 1 of January is like bank holiday. Also New Year's. Jan 2021, week 1. Yes. Okay, let me turn the light on. Jesus Christ, it's dark in here. Jan and okay, we can do this week. That's not bad. Last 1 week. Great session. Let's freaking go. Make some freaking money. Only thing I want to see here is not us not at all-time highs because I'll be so. Of course we are. Of course we are. We're all-time highs. Great. Actually sick of all-time highs, man. All the backtesting sessions are always at all-time highs. Okay, this doesn't look too bad to be fair. So we've got this hourly gap that hopefully will send us higher if we distribute lower and inverse these 2 hourly gaps. Then we can look for shorts maybe towards this previous day low. But obviously it's going to. Obviously we're taking longs until proven otherwise. You get me? 1 hour, same thing on ES. Hopefully this can send us higher. And we'll just look for all-time highs after that. So I'm hoping it opens low here. Oh, was it not at your session? Okay, same scenario still. So we do have an open low here. We have a 1 minute fair value gap. I wouldn't mind that being inverse to the upside. Okay. As I said before, we're likely to, well, if we do come down, which it looks like we are, we have to wait for the close. We have to. These 2 draws all the way down here. But we are now in the first presented fair value gap, hourly fair value gap of this leg up. So let's see if we do react off here. Seems like we've literally edged that draw, which is a tiny bit confusing, but where are we? We are close to this draw as well on the S. It's not the same draw, but it's similar still. I would be surprised if we don't come down all the way here. We now have a 5 minute here. And we have a 5 minute lower down on the S. Ooh. Oh, we do have a small 5 minute here as well. Maybe this sends price down. Maybe looking like for like a 30-second remanipulation up into this 5 minute. With like an S&T, that'll be nice. Damn, we don't get the S&T or an inverse there, but I don't think the short here would be awful. Do we now have a 5 minute gap to target? Not yet, no. Let's see what happens here. Okay, 1 minute now. Well, see if we get a 30-second inverse here. Oh, we don't really get an S&T. No, it's not. It's not the end of the world. Where is the 3-minute? 3-minute, 4 3 minutes highest time frame, and that's the close. Don't get the close. Do get an S&T at the low. Do we have anything to target up high? It looks like we are respecting this hourly gap at the moment. We get an S&T at the lows. I don't think that's a bad long to take, if I'm truly honest with you. However, we haven't come into a key level, in my opinion. Like this 3 minutes, not really key level. I'm not crazy confident about longs, so I'm not going to take this. Now it's just a bit choppy. We created a 15-minute gap here, so maybe we can come up and send us lower, potentially. Same thing on ES. This is all right price action compared to some of the stuff I'm seeing at the moment. This 3 minute has now been inverse, but I wouldn't be keen to take it because of how long it took us to come down here. Okay. Okay, this is like a mech long, potentially. We've got an unfilled 15-minute up here. We swept out good liquidity. We have an SMT at the low. Yeah. We had a tiny bit of manipulation on the 315 candle, and we didn't create this low, but we did on ES. There is a 5-minute here on ES we've got to look out for. The highest time frame on NQ is the 4 minute, so we've got 3 minutes to see. 1, 2, 3. Don't get the close. Okay. Where would lights be traveling to now? We are about C of this wick. I'm still not minding longs here, but it'll have to be this next 4-minute close. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we do get that 4-minute close. What's the RR on this? Long position here. Put stops maybe 50% of this. And we'll target this unfilled 15-minute. Is there anything that can get in our way? Not particularly. Oh, we do have reason to come up here. We'll have a 30-minute here in 6 minutes. So maybe if that becomes a 30-minute, we can go break even. Let's come a 30 minutes now. It's still the same line. Well, I'm fairly surprised we come down there, to be honest. Wow, okay. No shot there. We're in a weird position. Don't mind this mech long. ES didn't really look great, is probably why we lost that. Clearly now we're inversing the hourly. Obviously we're inversing the hourly now. Where do we close on a 30-minute? 4. Yeah, we held up in this 30-minute. I don't think that's a terrible long, to be honest. Didn't come into this 30-minute at all. Just decided to dump, which is fine. It's just never looked like coming higher there, which is probably why we may not have won this trade, but it's something to note. We will screenshot that. I'll do both because then I can have ES with context. ES just didn't never look like it was coming higher. We were reacting off this, but then we got, right, I think we entered maybe here. It looked like we're going to come down, take this, and still didn't get any distribution. Maybe I shouldn't have got in there, or maybe should have got it out when we weren't expecting to see of this. But it is what it is. I'm back testing. I went through it quite fast. I trade again? No. So we move on to the next session. Losses about the system. I'm not too mad about it. Yeah. Okay, fairly obvious draws, right? We'll either get to here or here today. So 15-minute can send us lower. Yep. Got loads. We've got a nice 15-minute intermediate low we can target here. Same on ES. More bearish to this draw than bullish at the moment. Got 30-minute intermediate higher here on ES to send us down. Also in a 30-minute here. See how this goes. Okay. Will this gap protect or not protect us? Okay. Going straight through it. Maybe we're just reacting off this 4-hour rejection wick. Nothing we can do there, particularly. I honestly don't think this is a terrible short. We're way overextended. We've got an on-field 5-minute here. So this is a mech short reacting off a 4-hour intermediate high. Yeah. And the same exact scenario on ES, but we have a clear SMT here. We have some manipulation at 9:45. I'll expect this to come lower. We have an inverse to the downside as well. In for a 1 to 1.5 here. See how it goes. Well, I'm missing 2%. Oops. Fuck this. Honestly, fuck this. Do we re-enter? 2-minute? I have a 15-minute here now. I can't want to get a rejection wick entry here. Let's see if we do. No entry, unfortunately. I'll say this is the best entry so far. S&T, AMD, we've got P03 and we've got a good target, 32nd towards the downside. Yeah, I'm good with this re-entry. Same idea, better RR. Go for a 1 to 2 here. We've hit C with the wick. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. See what occurs. Also, we would have broken even. What am I on? Okay, there we go. Eventually, Jesus Christ. Literally the last thing in the session. I probably would have, if I was in there in real life, I would have broken even here and taken profits, partial profits there, like 75%. But just because, I don't know, looks like we would have got wicked out at break even with 75% profits at like this line here. But what can you do? So that's the C of the wick trade. 4 hour. Target a 1 to 2, maybe a 1 to 1.5 would probably be better. Let's record it like this. Same idea as that short before. But yeah, it was the only thing negative about this short before was the fact that we pushed so far past it twice, and the 5 minute, like, it was like a, what's it, propulsion lock. So it doesn't look like we're really going to come back down to it after. It's more this 5 minute here, or the 15 minute that got made. But yeah, that was a good trade. 32nd, and I'm gonna, all right, CE of the 4 hour, MEC shorts, AMD P03 towards an internal 15. S&T also. I don't think we're anywhere near like a CE of the wick on ES, were we? No. Let me just check. I really doubt it. No, no one but we've had an S&T. AMD, yeah, good target there. It wasn't really clear break-even point. I might have broken even. You see, after we come down and swept this low here, we came up and then re-swept it down, and we're out like, maybe my stop shouldn't have been so high here. That would have been way better. We've got to go at 1 to 2 easier. Yeah. Or even here, to be honest. Let's put my stop quite high up. Um, yeah, goes to the next day. Next New York. 2 losses to start off. That's not good. Wait, I didn't record it, did I? Screenshot it. Okay. Same thing. We sell on the daily. Versus daily gap. Next obvious draw would be this daily low here. On the 4 hour, we have taken this low. Maybe we need to retrace up here before we come down. 4 hour on. Oh, okay, we've got an SMT here. We've got loads of low resistance liquidity that we could hopefully run through. Maybe on ES. On the hourly, we are currently inside this hourly. Not really on anywhere on ES. ES is a bit weird, to be honest with you. Let's see what happens here. Don't think I'll take this trade. It's 30-second. Swap that. So we sweats out 15-minute intermediate. Longs here are weird. They're quite high resistance. I don't think I'll long here yet. When we have added to the kind of liquidity here. I'll see about this distribution, whether I want to go down or not. Honestly, I quite like this. We had a rejection wick down, we came into the rejection wick, respected it, and now we invest this 30-second with a 30-second change to state delivery. Only bad thing is like targets here. We're still inside a 15-minute, and we have an S&T. I'm not going to take this, but I don't mind it. I might take this on like an eval trade. This will be an eval trade, I reckon. I do like it, but I can see it failing, and I don't think I'd risk my actual money on it. But I reckon I'd risk an eval on it potentially. Let's target a little 1 to 1. Let's see if I would have got it. Let's see if. So I'll go eval trade. Rejection block out of 15-minute IM low. 30-second IFUG. Just odd targets. So wouldn't risk real money. So let's see if this played. We've been break even already. Maybe I wouldn't have been break even actually. Oh, would have played. Would have played. I think I would have tried to break even when it re-hit this high. That was literally when it came. Would this have gone all the way? Let's see. Wow. Wow. Okay. Evo trade. Did I screenshot it already? I can't remember. Definitely eval trade there. Nice, 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 nice. Don't know why I skipped the day. Like I didn't actually take a trade. Oh. Um. Inverse this forward to the upside, having a weird reaction down. To be honest, if we inverse this, I'll expect us to come back this high, but we haven't. Major S&T at this high actually. That's why we aren't coming up. Staying respecting this hourly still. See us coming down here. This hourly will maybe tell us whether we're going up or down. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay. Spanning up. Looks like we might be able to take previous day high, which we do. No entry there, just came up. Maybe get like a 5-minute long. We have come into a 5-minute. I don't expect us to come down to this because we've got propulsion block. Have taken previous day high, so long in now would be stupid actually. Still don't like it. Islet shambles as well. Right, how's going on? Okay, apparently long in them was really clever. I think I'd rather us wait for a 15-minute, which is kind of what was going through my head. Damn. No waiting. Was it unsponsored? Wait, was it? Yeah, it was unsponsored. We didn't really have any inverse there at this 30-second, but yeah. Targets now at this 15-minute or this hourly, sorry. It's like a lot of accumulation. Honestly, looks disgusting. Volatility is completely gone. No trades that day. I haven't even looked at the daily, man. Yeah, we're at all-time highs, just absolutely thrashing up. This is tough. I'm glad we made some sort of retrace. What? Into what? What do we retrace into? Nothing. We're just coming out. Very short of that. Let's draw is here. I'm fairly close to this on ES actually. We've got London low here. So we get some sort of 5-minute short. Maybe not. Maybe get a 5-minute long. Yeah, long here would be a bit weird. Come down to grab some liquidity from a 5-minute. Can we distribute out? 1-minute S&T. Drat. Our entry has gone. Maybe we re-get the entry when we take this. That would have been break even, unfortunately. Yeah, as soon as you took that high, you also got an SN or S&T. Damn, that was close though. Honestly, this should have been where I put my stop loss, honestly. Because then we got 1-to-1 there. Simples. We have a rejection block, we've come into it, distributed out. I'm going to note that, okay? I'm not going to take the money. I'm going to note that I'm just going to record that in my journal right now. As stop at 50% of the wick. Now, stop at full wick would have got us break even. However, stop 50% of a clear rejection block that had an S&T at the low with PO3. We had, I know this is after 11 AM, but we had 11 AM PO3 there. With PO3 is protected and would have won the trade. Okay. I'm going to go journal the rest of those trades. Not every backtesting session is 100% win rate, obviously. Here we literally took, what, 2 losses and then 1-1-2. So we got a negative, we got like 0.3% win rate, right? But one of them was a re-entry that I won, same exact idea, but had a bit better scenario. And then what was the other one? Can't remember my first loss, but I'll go look at it. I'll watch the recording back and then journal it properly. So yeah, just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. And we would have won there if we put it at 50% of the wick. Simple. Then we are positive P&L, and we are up on the week. For backtesting, we are down on the week. That's why we bounce. I mean, we're break even, but that's why we backtest.